Buggity, 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 balls! Let's go right to Vegas now! Keselowski gets an early jump on this one. Kane to fourth.
Keselowski in command.
Fast start for Kez.
Jimmy Johnson, who's fourth.
Casey Kane in third.
Really fast and happy with his race car yesterday. And Larry, they're not holding anything back on this opening lap.
I love the gyro cam.
Just went down on the apron and passed 3 cars going into turn 1. Really aggressive.
Jeff Gordon falling back.
He started 13th because
Kyle.
last year he was the first.
Kyle Busch, Louis the 10th.
The chase for the Sprint Cup. 13th in the standings.
On board with the driver 9.
Washed out. We'll use this year's points. But have a look at the move that Darrell talked about 1 lap ago. Hey,
watch this. Hey, watch this, guys. Kyle Busch to the inside. Then he goes around Martin Truex Jr.
Anywhere except Daytona and Talladega.
Yep. Clint Boyer around Jimmy Johnson. Brad Keselowski, Jimmy Johnson. Nah. Brad Keselowski, Clint Boyer, side by side. Nope. Casey Kane. Here comes Kane to the inside. Casey Kane to second place. On board with Clint Boyer.
Boyer regroups on the outside, but he's got Jimmy Johnson directly inside him. Yeah, they really
Johnson, Boyer, inside, dueling for the fight. Nope, Johnson wins that one.
So if you don't have a car that's good through the bumps, run up high. Johnson makes the pass, and he is third behind Keselowski's Ford and Kane's Chevrolet.
Brad Keselowski still leads.
See what we mean down here.
Kane second, Johnson third. Clint Boyer fourth, Danny Hamlin fifth, Craig Stiffel sixth. In seventh place, Kevin Harvick eighth, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. ninth place, Kyle Busch.
That's what you get when you run through there and the car gets out. Oh, and by the way, I think we saw you.
Going into 3, Keselowski still leads.
50 miles per hour. Yeah, 2-0 whatever going into that corner down there. That's amazing speed.
Kane still hunting.
Boyer has got his hands full, guys.
On board with Jimmy Johnson.
Right with Jimmy Johnson off into the corner. Look at that, 202 miles per hour. And the gyro cam. Kyle Busch has picked off Stenhouse. He's now up to 8 from 13.
Okay, Stenhouse was, yeah. Kane on
Kane
the high side, Johnson on the inside. Kane.
Now, Tony
Stewart.
Drops a spot to Dale Earnhardt Jr. And Stewart, who started 9th.
There's Kansas in the 20 car.
Not happy, Mike. Not happy with
Kane to the lead! Inside! Keselowski! Challenging for the lead!
Looks for grip and drive off the corner, but Darrell, it seems
not quite.
On turn number 2 favors Keselowski. Yeah, there's a lot of momentum.
They're going to try it again. Kane on the outside this time.
That's going to be a hard
Kane outside. Keselowski.
like he is if you want to get by.
Kane to the inside. Very low on the inside. Here we go! Kane to the inside again! We're going to challenge! Here comes the challenge from Kane. Locked on! Not quite! Oh, he's getting closer!
What we saw the last lap, Keselowski and the 2 get down in the corner deeper.
Kane.
It's like Kane is able to overcome that from the center right there, off the corner.
Here comes Casey Kane. He's creeping ever so slightly up to Keselowski. Here we go into turn 1 again. Kane inside, challenging Keselowski. This time he might have it. No, he's getting closer.
Start deep in the field. We don't know how good he is until late in the race. When they done stuff in the pit, he is approaching Paul Wolf does things in the pit to get track position.
Casey Kane to the inside, still hunting Keselowski.
Car sticks on the bottom. We know that. And he comes off the 4. Just a car length back of the race leader.
Casey Kane keeping pace with Brad Keselowski. 2 and 5, going at it, inside.
To be even with Keselowski in the middle of the corner, he can't close alongside. Yeah, you just get bogged down on that inside. You come off there with a little less speed, a little less RPM, like you're on the outside, and just go sailing on down the straightaway.
Kane on the outside this time.
About it at the top
Gonna try the inside. Getting closer. Kane, inside again. Here we go. Side by side for the lead. Battle for the lead. Casey Kane. And Casey Kane takes the lead.
Kane on the bottom below the white line gets a good bit of grip.
And goodbye. Casey Kane's a new leader.
Casey Kane out in.
New leader. Casey Kane.
Back from the start. It's Clint Boyer.
Kane started fourth. Kane started fourth to the lead, +3. Eric Almirola around Clint Boyer for 18th. Goodbye. Kurt Busch is coming. Woo-hoo.
Casey Kane is the new leader. Brad Keselowski second. Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin.
They're going to run into a break. I'm going to take a break here, too. Come back later. Oh, no, never mind. I'm going to show you the side-by-side. Whoop. Sorry, guys. I just want to put this talk in.
The thunder of the flyover. The smell of burnt rubber. Metal grinding metal at 190 miles per hour. The pack flying by in a blur of colors, lap after lap. We love this stuff as much as you do. So when the green flag drops, we'll be right there cheering with you. Lowe's, proud fans of NASCAR.
To be honest, I prefer a Jimmy Johnson victory over a Danica Patrick win, so yeah, that's... I hate Danica Patrick that much. There's third place Johnson. I think he's still chasing down Keselowski.
Let's go places.
Haha! Convenient. You saw two Toyotas on the screen. There's a Toyota commercial going on. That's funny. There's the race leader, Casey Kane, still driving along, quick bike, all on his own, driving away, having a good day. Clint Boyer's on pit road. What? Okay, we're back. Zoom out.
16 laps completed in Las Vegas. Clint Boyer had dropped 24 spots on the
Casey Kane leading. Brad Keselowski second. Jimmy Johnson third. Kyle Busch fourth. Kevin Harvick fifth. Denny Hamlin fifth. Stenhouse seventh. Truex Jr. eighth. Biffle ninth.
You know, Mike, this is when you're praying you have a flat tire. You're hoping there is a problem with this car and it's not going to drive like this all day long. Well, it was a pretty close call with Trevor Bayne in that 21 car. He was beating the sandwich of 3 wide. Yeah, the 15 just could not get off the corner. No speed, and Trevor...
Here we go. Let's try this again. Here we go. Run through the field. Brought to you by Sprint. Casey Kane up top. Keselowski second. Johnson third. Kyle Busch fourth. Kevin Harvick fifth. Hamlin sixth. Stenhouse seventh. Truex eighth. Kenseth ninth. Earnhardt 10th. Biffle 11th. Edwards 12th. Jeff Gordon 13th. 14th, Ryan Newman. 15th, Paul Menard. 16th, Mark Martin. 7th, Joey Logano. 18th, David Gray. Kurt Busch 19th. 20th, Eric Almirola. Pablo Montoya. 21st, 22nd, Austin Dillon. 23rd, Jeff Burton. 24th, Tony Stewart. 25th, Trevor Bayne. 26th, Marcus Ambrose. 27th, Mears. 28th, Bobby Labonte. 29th, David Blaney. 30th, David Gilliland. Travis Stoppel, 31st. J.J. Yeley, 32nd. David Reagan, 33rd. 34th, David Sherman. 35th, Danica Patrick. 36th, Scott Speed. 37th, David Ruderman. 38th, Josh Wise. Landon Castle, 39th. Ken Schrager in 40th. 41st, John Michael McDowell. Joe Nemechek is 42nd. And 43rd, Clint Boyer down 2 laps. That's their whole field run through. Brought to you by Sprint.
Just continuing to coach him, trying to keep him in the game here to get that first stop.
think this is just a classic case of the weather being so different today versus yesterday or the test from Thursday. Just much hotter and just not near as much grip.
Top 3, Kane, Keselowski, Johnson.
Now, Clint Boyer has already been on pit road, and he is 2 laps down after that pit stop. What they find, Steve?
Well, Mike, his car was so loose, he thought he had a flat tire. As you said, he came to pit road. The team just looked at the tires. All of them were inflated. Just a very loose race car, but the tires were okay.
And if you want to see what a loose car looks like or feels like, just get in there and ride a little bit with it. He had his hands
Clint Boyer trying to make up lost ground.
on that race car.
Down by 2 laps. Yeah, look at that. Look at the interval.
They also see Danny
And look at the spot. 43rd.
in the top 10 solidly. He is in 6th place and is number 11.
Tribulate, find new road. Early, lap 22 of 267, 400 miles. Where were we? Oh, right.
And you know, back to Clint Boyer, the box that he is in right now, you saw
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. around Denny Hamlin, I think.
Casey Kane is putting more and more drivers 1 lap down. It's going to be tough.
Casey Kane is in the field up, boys.
Danica Patrick keeps going a lap down, 36 and 37.
Chomp, 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 chomp. Oh, he breaks Danica Patrick a lap down. You go, Casey. 33rd, a lap down.
It's a hot sunshine today, and it's a handful. Look at Montoya in the 42, the middle car. There.
Watch here. Watch the 42. Whoa!
Tracking off turn 4.
I love the Gen 6 car. I personally love the Gen 6 car.
The skill he's got, all his Formula 1, Indy car, and stock car skills to hang on to that thing.
No kidding, man.
What the car's doing, the hands will never lie, will they? No, sir. You better have quick hands today. Scott Speed, Travis Coughlin also got a lap down. It's probably the 2 best cars on the racetrack right now, leader Casey Kane, and the 18 of Kyle Busch.
You're on board with Kevin Harvick.
Harvick gaining 3 spots now, up to 5th in the 29. Well, watch this. Here they go after Jimmy Johnson.
Kyle Busch around Jimmy Johnson.
Busch has been on the bottom the whole time. Never had to come up off the bottom. Harvick on the other end in the 29, he started going.
Here they go. Look out. You got laps down like, oh, woo. Oh, I think Kevin Harvick's stalling.
Burping that baby.
Kyle Busch around Danica Patrick.
And a great shot there. What Kevin Harvick tried to, he's on a scale of 1 to 10. He's about an 8 loose, trying to hang out. He's moved up the high side. That 18 car who's up at the bottom, Kyle Busch, is my car. And it acts like exactly how it did in the nationwide race on Saturday. A little tight in the front, but arrow loose. It's fancy.
Around Travis Couple going.
Looks like is that with a few
Going somewhere in a hurry.
everybody's not all packed together. He can get a pretty good amount of clean air on his car as he's moving up. Yeah, well, as long as there's nobody around you, you can just focus on your line. You don't have to look in the mirror. You don't have to know where the other guy is. And that's where you pick up the most speed. You're not distracted. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Ricky Stenhouse.
Junior, 8th. Stenhouse Jr.
Stenhouse, guys, he's really
7th.
and the guy that just drove around him, Truex is running well. And Dale
Oh, gosh.
We've got a lot of movers. Heck, on lap 11, Jamie Murray, who started last, passed the guy that started second.
Hey, there's that little red thing I saw yesterday.
What's going on here early? Earnhardt in 8th, right behind Stenhouse. Here's your leader, Casey Kane. He's up 2 seconds on Brad Keselowski.
We're back. I didn't want to put you guys through a commercial break. Oh, I'll just put you through short commercial breaks like this. Here we go.
Social Media Command Center buzzing in the infield here in Las Vegas. You can follow all of their social media chatter at kobaltpodcast.com. 32 laps in the books here. Matt Kenseth moving up. He's past Stenhouse, battling for closing on Dale Jr. as Casey Kane is now the 22 of the 32 laps. Brad Keselowski jumped out front on the opening green flag. We've been caution-free so far, averaging just over 176.
Odds are 50 to 1, we're going to get a caution flag right around this area.
Kyle Busch in 3rd. And there is Brad Keselowski, 2nd, and Busch closing in. About 3/10 points off the series champ. Yeah, Kyle started 13th, and here he is already up to 3rd, and his car looks loose. Looks pretty loose. Jimmy Johnson at 4th. 3 seconds off the lead, but 0.8 of a second ahead of Mark. And I watched Johnson and Larry, and he looks like he's kind of managing his car. Not pushing it, just kind of taking care of everything right now. Found a good place to run right now. A couple of lap cars, then Martin Truex Jr. in 6th place. He's getting a mirror full of Dale Earnhardt Jr., Steve.
Dealing with those lap cars, he's going to have a pain.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is, while many cars are loose all the way through the turn, Dale Jr. is saying his car is just loose getting off the corner.
But what a start to 2013. 2 top 5 finishes, sitting up there well up in the points. But I like what Dale Earnhardt Jr. is doing right now.
Yeah, and Dale Jr.'s got to win more than one race to, if he's going to, like, be a contender for Chase.
He said, I want to race more. I want to learn more about where the track's going to go for the big show on Sunday. You heard Kyle Busch say, that's one thing you learn from racing.
Yeah, I love the Hendrick Motorsports crew, except for Jimmy Johnson. I mean, he's a great driver. I respect him and all, but I just don't like him.
Mikey's lost 4 spots at the drop of the green, and Gordon said something to the car. And so
Hey, you got Mark Martin right behind you.
his car is not bad on entry, but it's just so loose that he can't go up higher like he would like to do. You don't hear a lot of concern in his voice. Alan Jefferson already has a game plan for their first step on how to fix it.
I think that's the good thing about all these cars. When you're loose, you have so many options. These cars ride on that right rear so hard that a little wedge, a little air, a little track bar, you can tighten these babies up. Casey Kane, your leader. On the right of your screen is Greg Biffle. He's had enough. Biffle is going to bring his red cross board to pit road. Matt?
And Matt, you saw a lot of conversation back.
I'm not going to comment on the Red Cross.
For Biffle's Ford,
I'm just looking on the leader.
tires and make a track bar adjustment, significant adjustment going down to try to get some tightness back in that race car. It was just too much to handle, so he finally had to give it up and hit pit road, Mike.
And that track bar that they're talking about adjusting, you can go up or down in the back. If you go down with it, that will make the car where it gets more rear grip. It's not as loose.
Yeah, what I like about a track bar adjustment, it affects the car both places. Getting in the corner and getting off the corner. So it's a great tool.
But for these drivers that are way off right now, like Greg Biffle, even though we're about 10 laps outside the fuel window, I think we'll start seeing an epidemic of green flag stops.
39 laps complete.
Yeah, Dodge Viper SRT. Adios. Okay, we're back. NASCAR on Fox. Yippee! I can tell they're still on the green flag. Sorry I'm late. Casey Kane's led the most laps. No. Was that Casey Kane? No, here's Casey Kane. He's on pit road.
44, leader Casey Kane is in along with Martin Truex and others. Steve.
Well, Mike DW talked about those adjustments. Casey Kane, they're going to take care of his
Okay, it's lap 45.
out of the right rear tire.
You know what, while they're doing the pit stop, I'm going to take a break and be right back. Alright, I'm back.
Matt Kenseth saying that his car gets looser the longer he runs. He said, I really...
You know what, I have no problem with this. I have no problem with this. I just left for 2 laps, that's all. I'll be back again. I'm back. Hey, McMurray's the leader.
I was going to say about the air. It's like letting air out of the back. It's like letting air out of the back.
I think everyone went through the cycle. Nope, McMurray's going in now.
18 is fast, entering section 1. 18 is fast, entering section 1. Sam Cruz.
That is NASCAR race director David Hoots, and that means that from the orange cone to the first timing line, he did not get down to pit road speed quick enough. Jamie McMurray picked up the lead, and now he pits in front of Steve.
Mike, he is the only driver that I have heard say today, my car is not too bad.
Back to Casey Kane as the leader. Great.
The road penalty on J.J. Yaley. He is too fast exiting
Ouch.
pit road, and Joey Logano too fast exiting the pit lane.
Well, we run, almost 50 laps of green flag racing. You're out there running anywhere from 170 to 200, then trying to get down to 45 miles per hour pit road speed.
Pretty tough pit road, as you mentioned, Larry. Trying to get off the racetrack, not get run over, and get on pit road without speeding. Pretty hard chore.
And now this is agony because a drive-through penalty means you must come down and run the length of pit road at pit road speed, which is 45 miles an hour, while everybody else is out there under green, averaging 175 plus. Let's show you what happened to Kyle Busch.
Okay, here we go.
Check out Kyle Busch coming into the pits right here. You can tell he's just really going fast and didn't get it wound down enough to tie that line. What these drivers will do, you know, they will cross the timing line at the beginning of pit road, maybe a little bit over, because they're trying to get all they can get to that line, and then they will adjust their speed and slow down in that section to compensate for going too fast at the start of the section. He didn't get it slowed down in time, though.
It's hard to get all those green lights green when you're coming off the track as fast as they are downshifting gears. He did a miss.
Well, we've long said this is one of the most difficult pit entries on the entire circuit.
For sure, Mike. I mean, you come off the track right there in the corner. What you're doing is you're looking behind you a lot.
Cycle ends, lap 51, and it cycles all the way back to the leader, being
This is the
Casey King.
longest green flag stretch to start a race at Las Vegas since the track was reconfigured in 2007. Casey Kane, after the pit stop, back to the lead with 51 laps complete and a lot of action up and down pit road. 57 laps complete. Let's take an inside look at what's happening in the Sprint Cup Series, brought to you by Sprint. Jimmy Johnson has the fastest lap of the race. He's currently running in fourth. Get unlimited access to NASCAR with no metering.
I love the music.
No overages. Truly unlimited data.
And now back to the Sonic Fan 1750 broadcast of the Kobalt Tools 500 live from Las Vegas. I am recording from my living room.
Casey Kane, he is our race leader. And because of having to serve the pit road penalty, Kyle Busch did not go a lap down, but he is only a dozen or so car lengths in front of the race leader and in danger of going a lap down. However, 2 of the last 6 races here in Las Vegas were won by drivers who served pit road penalties.
Kyle Busch in the 18 is in kind of a precarious situation. People don't get out of his way, but they are getting out the leader's way.
All right, what we have right here, this is the 2 laps that a driver makes, including his green flag pit stop. Dale Earnhardt Jr., before the green flag stopped, he was running 8th, now he's running 5th. That includes the driver getting on and off pit road, plus the stop by the pit crew. They obviously prevailed on that green flag stop.
Coming up to complete 60 laps with Casey Kane in the lead. Of course, these teams have a lot of adjustments they can use to improve handling on these cars on stops. So here is Jeff Hammond with a look at the Ford Racing cutaway car.
Yeah, Mike, we heard somebody's talk all up and down pit road, all the adjustments somebody's throwing at these cars today. Let's take a quick look and we'll show you exactly what they're talking about. First, we're going to get into the fact that we're talking about the spring rubber. We're going to put one in the left rear. You'll see when they take that tire off, they put the spring rubber in there to make the spring a little bit stiffer, which means the left rear will get a little more pressure put on it, hopefully tighten this race car up. Also, we've heard a lot about the track bar adjustments going on, folks. This is where the track bar is actually located. And this is what it looks like when you're making the adjustment. It's the lower hole on the back right side. This is what the track bar is doing. They're going to adjust it up. You can see that's what they're trying to do, change that angle. Again, trying to make the car get better grip or turn off the corner better. These are some of the adjustments you've heard so much about being undertaken during the first round of pit stops here at Las Vegas.
Thanks, Jeff. Kane enjoys a 2-second lead on Brad Keselowski, but the man he has in his sights is Kyle Busch. Darrell, why is it so important for Casey to try to pin Kyle a lap down if he can?
Because he's somebody that can beat you. That's a guy that you'd like to put a lap down. You know you're going to lap other people, and all of a sudden he's not going to be in a position to get the lucky dog. So you're really not going to put him a lap down if you could.
I see that catching on the pit road. Is something wrong with him?
Stoplights, they seem to be fairly even. It's almost a matter of who catches the traffic right away. Larry, really what it is they're getting out of the 5 cars way. He's the leader, but they're racing around the 18 car because they know he's on the tail end of the lead lap.
Brad Keselowski with about half a second on Kevin Harvick pulling up on
Ryan Newman.
Ryan Newman.
You know, the 18
I figured that out faster than they did. Actually, more like I said that faster than they did. Just saying.
He's just about ready to go lap down. Look at Harvick now in third, 2.4 seconds off the lead now.
His car much better on this one, Mike, and he's actually moved farther up the racetrack. In fact, Brad Keselowski's car.
Here's them Harvick, fifth, third.
Cushy like he's at a dirt track. But what it's doing is it's really giving him a great exit off the corner, and he's making it a huge there.
Oh no, Casey Kane's lead has been erased.
You heard over the onboard radio is the reason for the first caution of today. A huge break on Uncle Montoya and Jim Gordon. Kyle Busch had passed them. They were in danger of going a lap down. And Ryan Newman will be the Aaron's lucky dog. You don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's. Newman will get the free pass. He'll be back on the lead. That's a really good deal for a lot of people. People got to work on their cars, man. They didn't have time to do it on that green flag. Now they got time to talk to the crew chief. What are we going to do to fix this race car?
Casey Kane, I don't think...
Closed as they come around to complete 66 laps.
I don't think Casey wanted to see that. Casey did not want to see that.
Here's today's Ford EcoBoost.
Right behind.
Ford Sprint Cup cars have 7 wins in Las Vegas, the most of all manufacturers, including 5 of the first 7 races here. Carl Edwards, the last Ford driver to visit Victory Lane in 2008 and 2011.
Yeah, I would say as slick as this racetrack has been and the way these drivers are complaining about them slipping and sliding around 20 laps, I don't think you'll see any strategy here. I think it'll be 4 tires of fuel with a lot of adjustments.
Yeah, if your car is good, the worst thing could happen is have a caution flag. Of course, your car is good and you're lapping people. Now these guys know if these other guys that had problems get their cars fixed, now you got to race a whole new group of cars.
Now the pits were closed and remain closed. However, Clint Boyer's come in for service. May take some time to make adjustments, and he'll restart the tail end of the longest line.
I get a feeling they're wanting to get so aggressive with adjustments, they're willing to pay the penalty of starting at the tail end of the longest line just to have more opportunities to get the pit road to work on this 15 cars.
First caution flag of the day, this one for debris in the backstretch. And it comes about 20 laps after everyone had already made a green flag pit stop. What's puzzling to me is Montoya. He came rocketing up through the field from the back row, made it up into the top 15, and then during this 20-lap green flag run, has slid to the tail end of the lead lap.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like I said, you don't have time on a green flag stop to really talk about what's wrong or what needs to be done to the car. Crew chief takes a stab at it. Sometimes he misses it.
Here they come as pit road opens. Krista.
Jimmy Johnson
Everyone's in.
complaining of his car having a lazy front end. Chad Canal said Jimmy on that run, was it better at the start? Jimmy's answer, definitely. They made an adjustment the last time. They'll make another adjustment on this stop. Steve?
Mr. Casey Kane saying his car is in the racetrack pretty good. They're going to take some air out of the right front. 2 tires only for Casey Kane, Matt.
And our series champion in the upper right-hand corner.
The only reason Casey Kane took 2 tires is because he wants to stay out front. That's all.
Right side tires for the 2. He's away. Right side for the 29.
Racing. Oh, Kane beat him. Kane beat him.
Daryl, I'm a little surprised.
Look at that.
See 2 tire stops. I know track position is important, but boy, that's a lot of laps on tires.
I think that might have been some of what they saw in yesterday's race, Larry. We're under caution in Las Vegas. NASCAR at Fox Live from
We're back.
It's time for an AT&T race break brought to you by the nation's largest 4G LTE network, AT&T. Rethink possible. We might be working on a speed track record here in Las Vegas. Moments ago, more penalties for Greg Biffle, driver of the 16 car uncontrollable tire violation. So some of the pit stop issues we've seen earlier, going with this fast pace, how does that affect pit strategy?
Well, you just have to make decisions of what you want to accomplish when you come to pit road. I love Kyle Busch's decision to get 4 tires. He had lost all his track position when he had his pit road penalty, so he was in the back. He knew getting 2 tires wasn't going to help him a whole lot on pit road because all the leaders were getting 2. They put 4 on it. It'll be fun to watch Kyle race through the field.
Las Vegas is on. He was convincing his crew chief.
All bets are off. Kyle Busch is going to take them. He's going to be a rampager on this
So
flag.
that's the way they're thinking. What about
Well, like, not on this lap, this entire run in general, because he's the only one who took 4 tires. All bets are off. Kyle Busch is going to rampage this start.
Aerodynamic downforce that these things have. That means
Count on it. I'm putting my money on it.
in the center of the corner, they're just barely off the gas.
Vegas, money, gambling.
So
Yes.
these guys are going to have to be a little bit nervous about can they go 400 miles or will a problem happen.
Track record here in Las Vegas, average speed 146 miles per hour. We're
Pace car lights are off.
63, so we might be working on a track record here in Las Vegas, Mike, and that is your AT&T race break. Thanks, Chris. 11 drivers took the wave around, meaning they did not pit on this caution. They got a lap
There's
back.
the SRT Viper. Goodbye.
Larry, one driver gambled with fuel only.
Well, we've been watching Jamie McMurray in that one outside of the third row. Decided track position, fuel only.
Green flag, back in the air. We're back on the race.
Behind
Keselowski, Kane, started outside.
Harvick and Johnson, 3 wide into turn 1.
3 wide, turn 1.
It's easy.
Kane has it still. And Casey Kane pulls away from Church.
Way on the high side, 3 wide in the middle of the pack as Kane reestablishes his lead. Look at him coming to turn 3.
Kyle Busch.
Almirola, that's Ambrose's teammate in the 43. That's all that stopped his forward progress.
Watch that 18 car, Kyle Busch.
Casey Kane leads the restart.
And he's up there
Yay!
in the top 10.
Yeah, well, he was in a position where
Kyle Busch, 14, 13, chasing.
cars there, so that made a lot
Kyle Busch, the only driver that took 4 tires.
going to be hurting is that one car of McMurray. Ooh, Stenhouse might have got into the wall exiting turn 2, and they almost rolled right over him down the middle of the backstretch. Now he's in the 17, way up high.
Stay off that wall, Stenhouse.
Almost got into it there.
3 wide.
Now Ambrose will clear him along with the 51, driven this week by Austin Dillon, who gets a little squirrely in front of Kurt Busch. 17 is clean. He had no damage on the right side. Tires still got all the writing on them. They're good to go. Good, Darrell. But boy, he had to pedal it and get way out of the throttle. The pack almost caught him up. That's what I like about rookies. They're fun to watch.
Johnson's Jonesy, Casey Kane. No.
Jimmy Johnson looks high on Casey Kane. Drops right in his draft at the start-finish line.
Phew.
Which way will he go?
You know, that Jimmy said something that's kind of funny to me. My front end feels a little lazy. I think that's because of the bumps. I think they've probably done something to the front of the car with a shock package, bump stop package, to make the car float over those bumps.
I think we knew it would only be a matter of time before they made the right adjustments on Jimmy Johnson's car. Look at him scoot to the high side, Mike.
Casey Kane keeps his car down low, gives Johnson a car width and no more, exiting turn 4. Johnson's momentum should carry him into the lead in turn 1, but Kane, his teammate, is not going to give it up without a fight.
They're fighting for it.
A drag race off the corner here. Outside should prevail.
Okay, I guess my money's off. My money's off of Kyle Busch. I'm putting it on Casey Kane again. Here we go, Casey Kane to the inside. He is not going down without a fight.
Jimmy Ford that thing. Oh my God.
Oh, fight's over. Fight's over.
He definitely drove it in there, and he picked the throttle up in a hurry.
Fight's over. Johnson wins. Boo!
Johnson to the lead. From Casey Kane.
Let's try this again.
1 second back. Harvick and Truex all within 2 seconds of the leader.
Don't worry, Johnson only took 2 tires as well, so he's gonna get a little squirrely.
It's going to be that 2 car. We hardly ever talk about him early in the race because he's always working his way through the field trying to get track position. He started on the pole today. He's been there all the way already this whole race. He's going to say, man, we just got to qualify better.
Landon Castle's taken his car to the garage area with engine trouble, where he will join Michael McDowell out of the race. Matt?
Best finish here in Las Vegas is 26 on 2 separate occasions, but starting up front, even though the car wasn't exactly what he wanted during practice, he thought his package was good enough that with that clean air and with their first stop and adjustment, they could really have something. That's what he's got right now. He says his car is much better this run.
India crash.
On exit, but he was very impressed with what the 40
Oh, wait, what's this? What's this?
battling the 5 up front.
But one of the other Penske drivers, Sam Hornish Jr., dominated.
Kane closing in. Johnson trying to extend. Kane to the inside. Casey Kane to the inside.
Put it in his car, and it's up there today. Looking good. And Kane coming back.
Kane fighting for the lead.
Jamie McMurray.
Jimmy Johnson not going to give it back. Kane fighting. Kane's putting up a fight again. Kane will not go down without a fight. On board, James McMurray, he's falling back. He's got Jeff Gordon on his rear, on his bumper. Meanwhile, up front, the battle still remains the same for Casey Kane.
Hit it 12, restarted 6, now he's fallen to 16. Yeah, I just don't quite understand the thinking on that call. Everybody took at least right side tires. He should have done that anyway. And here's Ricky Stenhouse. His position matches his car number, Krista. Tell you, man, he was out wide coming on.
Rewind!
He likes that high side, and Tony Stewart's going to try to take advantage of both Stenhouse and Ambrose in the 9.
Whoa!
Tony Stewart, he's trying to get up there and catch Trevor Bayne in the 21. That will be the first driver a lap down. Right in that cushion.
Jimmy Johnson still leads. We'll be right back.
The Kobalt Tools 400.
And we're back.
Sponsored by Budweiser. Great
Really?
are waiting. Grab some buds.
I was enjoying the view of that until Budweiser showed up. Oh well, we're back. Yep, we're back.
Here in Las Vegas for Jimmy Johnson leads his Hendrick Chevrolet teammate Casey Kane by 2.4 seconds. Brad Keselowski another 2 back just ahead of Kevin Harvick. Martin Truex Jr. rounds out the top 5. That's 3 Chevys, a Ford, and a Toyota. In the top 5 positions after we had 1 round of green flag pit stops and 1 round of caution. Yeah, if I'm the driver, I don't know what they did at 48 car, but give me a whole bunch of it because it set him safe. The odds-on favorite here, by the way. So have a great day. Let's pick up on Danica Patrick's day with Krista.
She's 2 laps down. She's 2 laps down in 38.
Having qualified really hurt her. She started way in the back of the pack, and that's where she stayed. She got on the radio early in this race and said, I don't have to tell you guys, I'm terrible. How terrible? Listen to the adjustments they made on that stop. Track bar down 2 rounds, a rubber in the left rear, and a front shock adjustment, all on 1 stop.
I didn't put my odds on her to have a good day.
She struggles quite a bit. She's a rookie and trying to give the team feedback about what the car needs under these conditions. I think they probably make a lot of stabs at it just based on the fact, hey, it's loose, but that's about all the information they can give.
But they did hate to see qualifying get rained out because in that 6.5-hour test session on Thursday, that's what they focused the most on because that's where she's also been a little weak, leaving pit road and getting 2 laps of qualifying in.
I love the the Dodge Dart commercials. Concrete Carl and Rowdy. Never put Concrete Carl and Rowdy in the same picture.
Otherwise, he'd have gone a lap down.
But I think what's paying dividends for him right now, especially into this long run, remember Kyle Busch, 4 fresh tires on that last.
Then everyone else took 2.
Edwards and the others.
Yeah, but you know what, Larry?
Bristol next Sunday on Fox, 12:30. I'm not gonna be able to record that one. Oh well, I don't care. I still get 1.
He's on the guys that only took 2 under the caution. Next week, Thunder Valley, Bristol, Tennessee.
You're slow.
All right, the last pit stop, we had a look at Casey Kane, and in this incredibly scientific
Whoa!
from our Fox Sports Hot Tracks camp.
Ooh, I like this.
It's the hot tires, wheels coming off. Nice, cool, fresh ones going on. I like that fire coming. Look at that coming out the tailpipe.
Yeah, that's where the exhaust pipe is located on every race car right there in front of the right rear tire.
That's cool.
Kane's getting beaten up here.
Well, for Hendrick Motorsports, there are 3 cars in the top 6. Casey Kane in 2nd, Jimmy Johnson the leader, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 6th. Riding along with Junior. But for their teammate, Jeff Gordon, it has been a struggle. Let's go to his pit.
Mike, 16 wins on a mile-and-a-half racetrack like Las Vegas. Gordon won here in 2001. But it has definitely been a handful and a struggle much of the day.
I gotta go, guys.